So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is an absolutely beautiful morning here today, just perfect. Well, the sun is up, the skies are pretty clear, and it was about 18 degrees when I came out here this morning, but it is a perfect morning to cut firewood. You know, the ground's frozen, I'm staying out of the mud. I got a nice sweet system going right here. Just grab the logs out of the pile, swing them over here. I'll cut from that end right up to the rake, and then maybe grab it again, or even just set it on the ground, cut part way through it, roll it over with the excavator, just kind of whatever I feel like doing. But I'm able to get quite a bit done in a short amount of time. Tomorrow morning, yeah, it's gonna warm up to about 40 today. So tomorrow morning when it's frozen, Levi will come out here with the skid loader and the firewood bucket and start hauling this stuff back to the wood yard. I noticed something this morning for the first time, and I can't believe it. I doubt you'll be able to see it with this little camera, but you know, you got the mini cabin sitting right there. Off in the distance with the leaves off the trees, I can see a couple of those new houses from the housing plan. It's probably only about a half mile as the crow flies. So yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen someone else's house out here. It's about a half mile away. You won't see it in the spring, summer, and fall, but that's got to be what that is. I've never seen that before over there. I was thinking, just standing here, it was more over that direction, but straight out ahead there, I can just see some new houses. I guess you can't stop progress. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get back to cutting some more wood. All right, I just talked to Melissa. Her and the dogs are headed out the trail. I'm gonna hide behind this pile of tall. Oh, I see him up there already. I hide behind this tree here. Hey, Arch. Oh boy. Oh, Axel. Are you glad to see me? Yeah, I see Piper's, here she comes.
Yeah, she's gonna waddle her way out.
You were way down here, and I saw something up there. Here it was her tail right over top of like the hill. I could just see her tail go.
Come on, Pipe.
Archie came around here, and he knew I was down here somewhere, but he didn't want to.
I know. He stays back. Can't
be too safe. Piper's running, Melissa, sorta. So what's new with you?
It's nice out.
It is.
Cold. It's nice. It's been a while since I brought them out in the trails. If it's not frozen solid, it's a big no-no.
It's a big mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Axel, he's sniffing some sawdust.
All right, I'm gonna cut just a little bit more firewood for now, take a little break from that, and start clearing a few more trees. We're gonna go this direction, not real far, but somewhere right in here is where we'll probably start our next burn pile when the weather permits. So I'm just gonna come around this side here, take down some of these little ones, and start to kind of get set up for that. All right, we're gonna get started over here. Right out here to my left, this cherry tree right here. I'm not gonna fool with that one right now, but that thing is split from the bottom up about 15 feet from a windstorm. I think the safest way I can take that one down is just dig all around it and push it over. I definitely would not want to try a chainsaw on that one. It's ugly. We're just gonna get in here and clean up some of this dead stuff, knock down some of these little ones here. Little maple. There's actually a little part of an ash tree there. dead for years. Another little maple. These ones you can just kind of grab and rip right out of the ground. But I tell you what, I am ready for some snow at this point, or just, you know, temperatures that stay cold for a while. That's what I'm ready for. I think the chances of a white Christmas are pretty slim. Well, the other day, it's still a long way out. They're saying rain. They are saying now there's a chance of snow, but I'm not holding my breath. I don't know what it would be like to live somewhere where it's pretty much the same year-round. I guess you'd get used to it, but it's so different here in each season, you know? Well, that's a stubborn little thing there. Maybe while we're here, we will take down this cherry tree. It's got to come down eventually anyway. I think what I'll do tomorrow morning, when Levi starts hauling that wood in, I'll bring the excavator out, cut some more wood, and just do that, you know, whenever the weather permits. Like I said, it's so nice when it's kind of frozen. You're not making a big mess. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. This thing is split all the way up to that Y right there. And what I was kind of afraid of, you know, when it starts to go over one whole side, falling the wrong direction. Anyway, right now, I'm gonna take the excavator back over to the wood yard. We'll get into something else. All right, it is nice and warm in here, and it is starting to warm up outside. I'm going to change the oil in the Wolfe Ridge. I was going to pressure wash it. It's a little bit above freezing right now, but I'm not going to. I found that sometimes you get water in places you don't want, and like it's going to be real cold tomorrow morning, so you know, you might get some water in these valves or something and it'll freeze up. So We're just going to change the oil, and then it'll be ready to take back down to the wood yard. This is where we start spilling oil. Never fails. We're getting some of it in there. Isn't it funny how we all wear rubber gloves now when we change oil? We never used to do that before. At least I never did. Does anybody know why, I can never understand this on Hondas, but why they put a dipstick on these? It's filled with oil when it's about to run out of the, when it's about to run out. You don't use the dipstick. Now this thing isn't sitting perfectly level, and it's kind of running out a little bit, but it's good. But I never understood why there's a dipstick on there. Well, I'm having a rough time getting this in here. Trying to get between the posts and make the turn. See, the building is 32 feet wide, the pavilion. What is it, 32 by 40? I think that's what it is. And the conveyor's 32. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch that hitch from that side of the skid steer quick attach over to that side. Yeah, it's just gonna take some finagling. Even if I have to get it over this way and then rehook from this bay over here, I'll get it in there. All right, we're getting close. It's not square with the building, but it's kind of dead center in the middle of the wood bunker, which is kind of what I want. Let's go look inside. Yeah, I kind of like it where it is. I'll straighten it out just a little bit. Take that end in just a bit. Now this tray, I'm gonna have to lower it down. I'm just looking. It's probably gonna wanna dump the chips inside the bunker right here, which isn't really gonna hurt anything. They're gonna dump up against this wall here. I'd like for them to be on the other side of the bunker. What I could do, yeah, get an old piece of plastic culvert pipe, you know what I mean, and rig it up so they come off the tray, cut the pipe in half, you know what I mean, and it will shoot on the other side of the bunker. I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna move it ahead just a little bit for right now, and then tomorrow I'll bring the splitter down and we'll kind of put the final touches on it. But yeah, it's gonna dump right in the center of the wood bunker, which is good. Yeah, the cylinders are all the way down right now, but I've got that end way up off the ground. So just that, lowering that end there, yeah, this thing's gonna go up there. I mean, it's gonna be up in the air. Let's put a flag on it. Yeah, the engine is well under the roof line, which is good. Yeah, I think we just move this ahead just a little bit, straighten it out. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, well, there you have it. Like I said, tomorrow morning we'll bring the splitter down, get everything set up. But yeah, that is a long conveyor. All right. Levi was busy this morning. He went out with the skid loader and brought in all that wood that I cut yesterday morning. What we do each day is kind of play the weather. Like I said, it gets down 18, 20 degrees overnight, but by about 10:30 in the morning, everything turns into a slimy mess. But there's not a lot here, but at least cord and a half, maybe 2 cords, I don't know. But some oak, cherry, a little bit of cherry in there, not much, and maple. Now, what I try to do with this oak, not what I try to do, what I do is I will split this oak here real small, and it will be good for next winter, in my opinion. Oak takes a good 2 years if you're splitting in big pieces, but I'll split all this oak small, and then moving forward, any other oak, I'll split it kind of the same size, and it will be for the following year, if that makes sense. Later on today, I'll bring the Wolfe Ridge back down, get the conveyor all set up and the log splitter, and probably maybe sometime this weekend we'll split wood. We got a real busy day today. I think they're calling for a pretty decent day tomorrow, and then rain Sunday. Yeah, Sunday and Monday. That's what's nice about this pavilion here. You know, say tomorrow morning I go out, I can cut this same amount of wood, bring it into the yard here, dump it underneath the roof, and then even say Monday morning it's raining or whatever, you can sit in here, split wood, put the headphones on, and the weather really doesn't bother you. So I just got a little wood for the wood rack beside the wood stove. I don't use kindling with the fire starter. You don't need to. But I've been burning like big wood, and it's nice to have some smaller stuff, relatively smaller, for starting fires. Also, when I split, you know, bundle firewood, I like using the split force for that. It's really nice for sizing the wood, and plus it's real fast. I split some small cherry a few months back. Remember that wood crate that I built? I built this crate here out of white oak, and the slats, or the sides, were sassafras. But that holds about a half a cord, maybe just under a half a cord. But that's some nice cherry right there. That'll be ready to go in the springtime, no problem at all. But so far, this thing's holding up pretty well. It's heavy. I mean, I don't think I could even pick this up with a tractor. But with the skid loader, it's no problem at all. The bottom is 1.5 inches. Yeah, I think it was white oak. Definitely weathering, but it's holding up well. What I could do, once I empty this thing in the spring, I could pressure wash it, let it dry, and then spray it with a nice oil base, and it'll last a long time. It should. The reason I didn't stain it before, it was green wood. But I'm surprised there's no big separations or anything, you know, real bad drying defects so far. Nice. But anyway, right now I'm going to go up to the building and help Melissa get ready. She kind of started something pretty nice there this past summer, I guess it was. Her one aunt started coming over like maybe every other Friday. And then another aunt, a couple cousins, and just a lot of her family comes over. They'll have lunch, sit around, BS for a little bit. It's kind of nice. Everybody's getting older. None of us are going to be around forever, so it's a good way to spend time with your family. So they have a good time, and sometimes they bring food, sometimes they get takeout or whatever. Melissa makes stuff, but I think it's about every other Friday they do this. And I think it's a good idea. So keep that in mind. Maybe something you want to do. People that you haven't seen for a while, give them a call. Especially this time of year around the holidays. Nice time to get together with family and friends. One other thing before we wrap this video up. You're going to see this video on Saturday morning. And we will have fire starter available tomorrow morning. That's Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. And yeah, we'll have a bunch ready to go for Sunday morning. So you guys on the West Coast, set your alarm for about 5 a.m. We sold out real fast last time. I didn't expect that. And just so you know, I'm not trying to convince anyone. I'm not trying to tell you not to buy the fire starter, because we really appreciate it when you do. But it lasts a long time. You know what I mean? I saw a comment from a guy the other day. He started 40 fires with a 1.75 pound bag. I usually get about 30. And but you could definitely stretch it to a lot more than that if you wanted. This guy's getting 40 fires, but a lot of people have been buying it up for Christmas presents, I think is what's happening. And we didn't expect that. So this will definitely be it for this year. And then probably middle of January, we'll have more. I talked to Dean the other day. He's going to get more made. And yeah, probably middle of January we'll have more. And we're going to ship everything out. We'll have everything out by Tuesday. You should have it by Christmas, but no guarantees. I know, I can tell you we'll have it out by Tuesday afternoon. All of it, anything that comes in on Sunday, will all be shipped. It's going to be a busy week for the post office and UPS and all that. But if you're in the lower 48, I feel very confident you will have it before Christmas. Beyond that, I can't guarantee anything. I think that's about it. I appreciate you being here. I really do. I like just you guys kind of hanging out with me in days like this, the last couple days, and it's cool. And I like reading your comments. And keep that up. Hit the like button, all that stuff. Share them with your friends. See you in the next one.